In the previous video, there are a lot of shortcomings with the speed test, and many of our viewers politely complained about such no-nos, and I did a retake, hopefully rectifying all those shortcomings. But the results are quite interesting again. If you want to know what LG G8X is actually capable of, then watch this video completely. This is Arrow, welcome to my channel. This time, both these devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network and there is change of apps. I use some bigger games for the speed test this time. So let's start with the speed test. First, with the browser, with the random sites open, here iPhone took the first lead with the slightest margin. Let's open a website, that is the verge.com here, and see which device loaded the site first. And as you can see, the iPhone did manage to open website first. Next, to the Flipkart. Here we got some interesting result with the Wi-Fi, because in the previous video while using mobile data, iPhone did manage to win in this round, but this time around LG did manage to outperform the iPhone with a slight margin. Next, onto the Amazon. Here the iPhone did manage to open Amazon app quicker than the LG G8X. Next, onto our favorite game that is banned in our country, that is the PUBG Mobile. As expected, iPhone did manage to open the app quicker than the LG G8X. Next, onto the Call of Duty. While you can observe while opening games, LG seems to be responding lately to touch when compared to the iPhone. And so again, iPhone won. Here I added a new app here to the test that is called Frag. You can download it from the Play Store. It is a nice looking, quite interesting game, and I had a lot of fun while playing it. It is an online multiplayer, so you also can have a lot of fun. While opening this app, iPhone again crushed the LG by a huge margin. Well, as you can observe while playing games, iPhone is outperforming LG. Next, let's check the background apps, which are retained and which are killed by both the systems. Browser is still intact, as you can see here. Next, onto Amazon. It is also still there and it is not killed on both phones. Next, onto the PUBG Mobile. This is a heavy app, but it is still there on both phones and both phones not decided to kill the app. Frag, our new game, it is also still there. Here with Call of Duty Mobile, iPhone killed the internet access to it in the background, so LG got a point here. Well, this is the speed test till now. To get even better detail about how the LG G8X is performing against the iPhone 11 Pro, let's move on from the speed test to the benchmarking. This time around, I'm using the Antutu benchmarking. This benchmarking is going to be detailed when compared to my previous video, and there are some pretty strange benchmarking results that we got here. This time iPhone as usually got ahead of the LG G8X, but not with that margin as we are expecting. If we observe the scores after the benchmarking, then you may see some significant gain by the LG in the CPU segment. It scored a total 81,945 points here, whereas Apple iPhone 11 Pro scored 61,285 points. It is literally a 21,000 point difference with the CPU segment. Particularly in a multi-core segment, LG outperformed the Apple with a huge margin. And also in the GPU segment, as you can see, LG is not that far behind the Apple's iPhone 11 Pro. But in both memory and the UX test, iPhone did outperform the LG G8X. In order to know why it did so, let's have a separate individual storage test so that we can get some detailed information. In the storage test, LG's sequential read speeds are slightly lesser than iPhone's, which is not at all a bad thing. They're similar, literally similar to each other. But the sequential write speeds that are far lesser than the iPhones. And even in the random access test, with the read speed, LG took a significant lead over the iPhone. But the LG's UFS 2.0 storage has a write speed that is half to that of the iPhone. Next, on to the HTML5 test. Our LG scored total score of 38,000 points and our iPhone scored 47,000 points. In all these tests, it is to say bluntly that LG is not far behind the iPhone 11 Pro. Considering its 30,000 rupees tag, it really did a great job against the iPhone 11 Pro, which has a 70,000 rupees tag. And in some cases, it did manage to outperform the iPhone 11 Pro. But the LG G8X, it is launched in 2019 and it is a pre-generation flagship. But not to worry, not everyone can afford a latest flagship. Like me, to all those mobile lovers, this device is a greatest choice. Hope you like this video, subscribe to this channel and press the notification bell icon to get the latest notification updates. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.